Hey guys, what's going on for another episode of Silver Talk? And the gracious host, the cool one himself, Urban Lifestyle, forever late. I tell you, what's
Hey,
going on? What's going on, Eli?
what's up, JT? How's everything going? I see you beat me to the punch today. I was gonna say I was gonna spin it off in a way that you're late, but you beat me to the punch. So I'll take that. I'll
I
take
saw
that.
you winding up. I saw you winding up the pitch, ready to throw it. So I had to hurry up.
All right, all right.
Michael
How's
M says, "Oh,
everybody doing?
I'm a mod now. Congratulations."
Hey, Michael M, how you doing? How you doing? But congratulations. I mean, not congratulations. Thank you, everybody, for joining this episode of Silver Talk. And if you guys are watching, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. It's highly appreciated. JT, what's up with the two fingers? I thought you normally have the blocks.
Oh yeah, here you go. I want to do something different today. My bad.
Oh, okay, okay, all right. Make sure you guys comment, like, and share. And most importantly, make sure if you're watching on JT's channel, come over to the Urban Lifestyle channel, all
Come
right?
on,
Come over to the Urban Lifestyle
hit
channel.
the like button, then go back over to my channel. That's how you do it. It's called interaction, baby.
Oh man.
So,
So yeah, we have a good show for you guys. And like I said, guys, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. And also, we want to interact with you guys as well. If you guys have any questions or anything that went through your mind, if you guys purchased any silver, comment it down below because we want to beef up this right here and post it right here on the live stream real quick so everybody can see it. So make sure you guys do that. Make sure you guys comment down below and let us know. Well, not comment down below, but like in the chat, in the live chat, so we can see your questions and we can either give our thoughts about them and give them our opinions about them. All right. But JT, how's everything going?
everything's going good, man. Had a pretty good week, awesome week. Valentine's Day week. So had opportunity to be a Valentine. So
There you
it,
go.
it definitely. I know, look, guy. After all these years on this earth, it's good to get a gift at least once. One day out the
Mm-hmm.
week, at least for all the hard work I put in. Other than that, it wasn't silver, wasn't gold, but it was chocolate. It was the next best thing.
You got something. You got more than I did, buddy. You got more than I did.
They start to feel sorry for the old man.
So
Uh,
the first time when I met my wife, that first Valentine's that when we first met, I did something drastic. I went to her house and I was like, "Hey, listen, I got an emergency. Something. I think I left something at your house." I'm telling my wife this, or my girlfriend at the time. I left something. I think I left the police check outside. I think I left a ring or something. And she went
uh,
outside and it was flowers on the floor, a bouquet, and a teddy bear, some chocolate, and a big card, right?
uh,
And then this Valentine's Day, like three Valentine's Day, she's like, "Oh yeah, I wonder how you're gonna top that on last Valentine's Day." I was
uh,
like, "Damn, baby, I married you already. That was just trying to impress you back then. I gotta
right.
keep doing that. I already got you. I don't need to impress you no more."
Uh-huh. Well, yeah.
So I had to.
One thing I learned is you have to do it every year, even if they say they don't want it. Don't worry about it. That's one thing you can't forget. Well,
Mm-hmm.
along with a couple other things like the birthday,
Yeah, of
anniversary,
course.
and Valentine's. Even if they say they don't celebrate it. My father said,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to stay off the couch, make sure you bring something in the house. So, so
See,
that's what I've
See,
done.
CJT, I did something even better. I did something even better. When it
Uh huh.
comes to anniversary, because I know I'm forgetful, when it comes to anniversary,
Yes.
what I decided to do was I married my wife
Uh huh.
on my birthday. On my birthday. So I won't forget. I won't forget.
I'm done.
So I can't forget.
I'm done. Look, I done it all wrong. I've done it wrong. Golly, my birthday's in June. I got married in June. I could have got it done early. God, I tell you,
Oh man. So
man.
one gift, like, hey baby, here's your anniversary. She has to give me something for my birthday and anniversary. So it's a win-win.
Right. All right. Sounds
You
pretty
know.
good to me. Okay. And I know you gave your wife something real special this Valentine's. Super
Mm-hmm,
special. Made,
mm-hmm.
handmade. I tell you, I don't know what it was, but can you tell the audience what it made? Made it so
Sure,
good?
sure, sure. I saw this very small YouTuber, like a real small YouTuber who was making corn ring heart pendants. A very
Right.
small YouTuber. He's not even
Cosmetic.
worth mentioning. He's not even worth mentioning on here. Anyways, I was like, hey, you know what? I want to support a small YouTuber, so let me just buy a heart pendant chain for my wife, and that's made out of 90% silver. And I brought it for I forgot who it was. Was it
you got
TJ Coin Rings? JC Coin Rings.
He's a
I
good
totally
one.
forgot. The name will come to me.
He's a good one too. I know JC. He's a hell of a coin ring maker. He does have a small channel. And guys, size doesn't matter. Just let you know.
Pause.
Subscribers doesn't matter, you know.
But JT, who do we have on live today?
We have Michael M. We have the Silverback Stacker. We have Pot of Jams all the way from the UK, Mr. Madlock. And we have like 9 people on right now. So
all right.
A couple people I may have missed. If I missed you, please leave a comment in the section. Oh, we had someone I never seen before. Seth. And Seth made a comment that I think is very, 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 very important. I feel that silver will be the best decision of my life after my wife, of course. So, we also have 3 9s in the house. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping in on Sunday. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Awesome. Guys, make sure if you're watching, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. It's highly appreciated. It helps with the channel, whether you're watching on JT's Coin Rings channel or whether you're watching on the Urban Lifestyle channel. It's highly appreciated. And I know I got shades. It's just this light is real bright. You guys can see the light reflecting from it. It's real bright. And, my eyes is very sensitive to light. So that's why I have the shades on and all that. And plus, JT's forehead shining all bright doesn't help me as well. So,
God, let me tell you
one of the reasons.
I try my best to illuminate this spot. So I have some new oil. It's not the coconut oil. It's lemon oil. Let me tell you something, guys. It smells great and it keeps the skin nice and good. So go out and get yourself some lemon oil. That was a JT Coin Ring exclusive.
get it on Amazon. JT has his link up, so get it on Amazon right there.
I tell you fast. You're fast.
Awesome. But JT, did you buy any silver gold this week?
I bought some gold this week. I bought some gold this week, and I did buy some silver as well. But my big highlight was I bought some gold, $3 over spot.
Nice.
This is a world coin. It was a pesos, adults pesos, 2 pesos. It was spot price is $75.50. Right now I bought it for $78.
Nice. How many ounces or how many grams?
It is.
Would you know?
It is 0.4525 grams. It is 90% gold.
Nice. Some constitutional gold.
Yeah, from Mexico.
Awesome. All right.
Very small, but I like Mexican coinage. One of the oldest mints in North America. It's a nice piece of history. It's 1945, 2 pesos. It's something good to have in a stack. And like I said, almost less than $3 over spot. So, and melt value of $75. So it's a good thing to put the little money in.
Yeah, 1945, wasn't that the year you was born? So
1946,
right?
man. You said you knew me. 1946. You're supposed to be my friend. You're supposed to be my friend, man. Thought you knew these things.
My bad. I'll get it right next time.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I want my birthday gift.
Well, as for me, like I told you guys last year, like I told you guys not last year, last week, I said I was going to sell some gold, and I actually did that. I got a little bit more than I expected for the grams of gold that I sold. So I decided to buy like $100 worth of Philharmonics as far as silver, and I paid off all most of the lumen debt that was holding on to me, and I did that. So I'm happy I did that. So yeah, the only silver I pretty much purchased this week was I got some like probably 3 constitutional 90% dimes, quarters, and stuff like that, and then $100. So that was about $5 worth of not $5, 5 ounces worth of Philharmonics.
Okay.
That's my favorite coin design. So I wanted to get more of those. I don't have that much of those, so I decided to just get 5 of them off rip. Okay. But yeah, JT, the prices I'm just gonna go over a little bit on the prices of gold, platinum, silver, and palladium, and I'm just gonna go over see how they did throughout the whole week. So right now, silver prices is currently at $17.74. Gold prices are at $1,583.85. Platinum prices are at $964.50, and palladium is at $2,433. Now, sometimes last year, around mid last year, palladium and gold was neck and neck. Gold was just a little bit higher than palladium. So around that time, if you decide to buy a little bit more palladium around that time, you would have had like a good, let's see, almost like $1,000 worth return for each ounce of palladium you were to buy. Because right now, like I said, it's over 2,433.
Okay.
So that's a good thing. But as far as silver, if I were to create a pattern on what time frame would I buy silver, for the past couple of months, we've seen silver go from 18, upwards in 18 and come back down to 17. Anytime when it's at 17, we all know buy low, sell high.
Right.
If you are planning to buy, I'll say right now is a great time to buy. Okay, just so it may just be a couple of cents, but if you're factoring it within a whole bunch of ounces, a couple of cents adds up. What's your thought, JT?
My thing is that I still believe personally in a price, setting a certain price, and I just gather my silver in a timely fashion. I really don't watch it anymore to check out what's going to be the best. I just look. Hey, I know I want to collect stacked silver, so that's important. But I know that if I set my price point, when it goes too high, I stop. Like that's the only time I really look. And since we've been blessed, and silver been under $20, it's been under $18. It's a time to buy, especially in this time of in the business. So what my most important adage is that silver and gold are savings for me. So looking at the profit margin it's not really that much unless I'm looking at it for business. So my thing is set your price point and keep it there and look at that. So it keeps me from getting any more gray hairs, and I got enough right here. So.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, as far as me, I do have, like I said, I kind of bumped it up last week. I said I have like a $2,000 order I wanted to place, but I actually bumped it up to a $3,000 order.
Okay, so that $1,000 you're buying me a kilo so I can have here in Baltimore, correct?
What?
You're buying me a kilo.
Something's going on with the headphones. I'm sorry, JT. You're breaking up. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna repeat it until you hear it. Okay. I'm saying that you bumped it up $1,000 so you can buy me that kilo silver bar, just in case there was any discrepancies, a silver bar to send to Baltimore so I can hold. So thank you so much for that $1,000 jump up, because that kilo definitely look good and safe. Appreciate it.
Okay, so it did chop up, but from what I got you saying that I'm putting an extra $1,000 to buy me something a kilo for me. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm adding extra $1,000 so I can add more kilos to my silver stack. Yeah. But right now, I am looking at the price because it is a big order. So there's a lot of ounces of silver, and the reason I'm accumulating it that much is because remember, the more you buy, like especially if you're buying, I'm planning to buy the 2020 American silver as well. The more I buy, the cheaper the price gets. So I'm adding more to it. So that's why I say, hey, I want to add extra $1,000 so I can get a little bit more, so I can get it like maybe $1 less than what the original price if I were to buy one or two up to 19.
I have noticed that when you look at the certain bullion dealers, the more you buy, the less you definitely pay. If you buy from 1 to 20, you get this price. If you buy this, so I do understand that aspect. And like I said, my outlook is that this year I'm setting a certain amount. Hopefully, I can get it for that good price. The spot is at the price that is appealing, and I can buy it in by 20. So that's my goal, because I found that it is cheaper to do it that way, and I do save more money when I go to my local coin shop when I buy them by 20. Now, if I can luck up and get the gold the quarter ounce of gold for like $428, or a little bit more than that, and that's a good steal as well. So it's all about getting it at the best price. But I find that I have it saved a little bit. I can take advantage of those deals if I need to pull the trigger early.
And I also, so we don't cause any confusion, I'm not just dumping like $3,000 on silver. At least 1,500 is going to go to my personal stack, and another 1,500 I accumulate. I did the math on. I was talking to JT about it as well. The extra 1,500, I feel like I could flip it back and turn it and make it to 5,000. So that's one of the reasons. So I don't want you to think, hey, you know what, I got to place a 3,000 order, but there's a reason. Like everything I do, there's a reason of why I'm doing it. That first 1,500, like I said, is going to be my personal stack, and the other 1,500 is something I feel I have the potential to actually flip that to 5,000 within the span of 6 months. So that's the reason I'm doing that. So I don't want to just say, hey, I'm spending $3,000 on silver. If he was like, oh yeah, man, you know what, I want to get $3,000 and put it all on silver so I can keep as well. All right, so I'm just putting that out there as well. But now, what about, let's go back to palladium, JT. Let's go back to palladium.
Okay.
It's easy to say, and we always talk about it, it's easy to say, hey, you know what, if I knew it was going to be at this price right now, last year when it was like below 1,400, I would have bought it heavy. Of course, hindsight is 2020. If that's the case, if I could go back in time, that's exactly what I would do. But JT, right now, if palladium were to go back down to, let's say 1,400, let's say it dropped down practically half of its value today, right?
Yeah.
If it dropped down half of its value today, would you consider buying palladium, seeing that it had the potential to go to 2,000, maybe even 3,000?
That I have two factors that I will look at. Okay, is something in the industry bringing it back down? Is demand low? So I have two things I'll look at. So is something in the industry? Did something happen? Is it not being used in catalytic converters anymore? Something in the industry keep it down by some type of manipulation? Because I want to know, if you put it in, is it going to rise up? So I want to see the red flags before I make that decision. But if it was going back up, if I know that, hey, it's just a downturn, it's kind of hard for something to just lose half. We haven't even seen silver lose half of what we originally seen when we first came in silver maybe a couple of years ago. So to see gold go to half, it would be an alarm. Like, what's going on in the economy that would cause that to make that big split before I go ahead and pull that trigger. So I would kind of consider those two things before I say yes, 100% that I would buy.
Gotcha. And just clearing up what you said, because gold has been cut down in half, and silver has been cut down in half.
In my lifetime,
JT mean is like within his span of career, it cut down in half. It cut down in half within our lifetime. But just in the span of us buying gold, like buying gold, buying silver, we haven't seen it been cut down in half. But if we go back to 2011 and the prices that was advertised then has been cut down in, gold and silver has been cut down in half.
What was the price?
I just want to clear that up.
Was it 300? Last time I looked, the lowest I ever heard it, and that was in 2000. So when did it get split? What was the first date, and what was the in half?
Well, in 2011, it was around close to $2,000, right? And then we seen last year was like 1,100. So not half per se, but like close to half. And silver was at $40, around $40. And then for it to be cut down in half, it would have to be at $20. But right now we're seeing silver under $20.
Oh, it's high. But even when it came down to silver coming from a $48 high, $49 high, and now that it's down to 17, it definitely would be half. But it didn't stay. It stayed lower than it had stayed high. I don't think silver stayed higher than the course of a month when it hit its high. I think it was when people turned and left the local corn store, it went back down to original price. So only out of 50,000 people, only 20 people had the opportunity to catch that silver and make a profit. That's how quick it went back down. But something that would sustain it, and that's what I'm saying. You have to look at the market before you make that decision, because in my that was definitely price manipulation at its finest to get it to that point, and then for it to drop soon after. Um, and we have to look at this one fact: silver has been down and confined more than it has been up.
Mm-hmm. Of course, and that's going to be one of the topics we're going to talk about as well. Okay, but yeah, JT, if look through the comments, if anybody's saying anything, I don't want to make it look like we're ignoring anybody.
So we had some great got a couple more people in the chat. We have up to 21 people right now. We had Harvey Greensman. He came in. Fan Stacks has jumped inside the chat. The Silverback Stacker is in here. And people are basically setting their goals. Budget Bullion Stacker said his goal was 60 ounces of silver and at least 1 ounce of gold this year. So that's pretty good.
Nice.
And then my goal is 60 ounces. And then Kevin Rose asks, you ever add rhodium or ruthenium to your stack?
To be honest, rhodium. Nah, I haven't added, and I haven't been planning on adding. Just from the companies I'm seeing, it's just a bit too high right now. It's just way too high. Last time I checked the price, I don't know what the price is right now, but rhodium is just a bit too high for me right now. And the places, the online bullion dealers that actually do carry rhodium, it's the premiums on there, and as far as the shipping, and I'm seeing rhodium overseas company. Like in Europe, and not that much companies do sell rhodium. Okay. Where I'm at, and especially if we're gonna go a step further, like coin shops. I do have rhodium plated stuff.
Yeah, I remember
but that's about it.
That beautiful black coin, I think black and gold coin. It's beautiful. Yeah, I remember you got that last year.
Plated with gold plated.
That was your birthday gift to yourself, right?
Yep.
We have Step Stacker said Step Brother said he sold his silver for $47. So he was one of the 20 that got a chance to sell it when silver prices went up to 49 bucks. So that's great. Pretty good. He can definitely tell a story about that. I would love to hear that story on how many ounces he sold and how was it holding. Because I believe silver was like as low as $8 at that time, at one time. So I wonder when he finally got in.
Gotcha. Like the buy-in price compared to the selling price.
Yeah, that definitely changes a lot. We got a lot of great. We got Seth said my goal is to own 2,500 ounces of silver by 12/31/20. Presently, he has 1,103 ounces. At $16.70 average price per ounce. Man, you've been doing some work. Congratulations on that stack.
And that's good too. You can see a lot of people they're setting up goals, and a goal without a deadline is a wish. That's what my mentor always told me. And the fact that you're setting up goals and now you have a blueprint, and you're like, all right, hey, because he said by December 31st, the last day of the year, he wants to have this amount. So you can really reverse engineer that and be like, all right, hey, by January, this is how much I should have. By February, the end of February, this is how much I should have. By March, this is how much I should have. So you have a deadline, you have a goal, and now you can just create little pieces and plans by each, like small goals each and every month that you can make sure you align by just to get where you want to be by the end of the year. So that's a great insight right there.
That's what really geared me to get stacked to 20. I really want to meet my 220 ounces or something, because I missed it last year, and I think that's one sure way and inexpensive way to do it. And also I want to jump up on my goal. So when times allow me to do it, I want to put some gold in the stacks, and that's a perfect analogy. And I love that saying. You got to definitely put a date to that goal in order to make it happen.
And don't worry, JT. Anything that you miss, any piece of your goal that you missed last year, I went over my goal, so we balance each other out. So
I appreciate that. I'm just waiting for you to send that package. I just send that package of what you have extra. Some of them ugly coins. some of them coins you may not want anymore. Like,
hey, hold on, JT. My earpiece is messing up again. I'm sorry.
look, man, look. All I gotta say is trade in one of them silver coins or one of them grams. Buy yourself a new earpiece by next show.
Oh man.
I need you to hear me when I ask for silver.
Okay. Now I know, JT. I've been saying. I just want to get this out. I know I've been saying I sold some of my grams of gold, but I'm planning to rebuild my position this year as well. So okay. I should have everything, but everything I sold, I think it was about 21 grams that I had, and I sold, and I practically. Like I said, I either just with the premiums I paid on it, I either just hit my my break even point or I'm a little bit below it. Okay, so I kind of sold those, and I want to go back, but this time it's not going to be grams. I may go for half ounce, like half an ounce, and nothing lower than half an ounce. But I do plan by my birthday I should have everything back.
Okay.
Okay.
We got Freedom Stacker. How you doing, Freedom Stacker? Thank you for coming in today. He said he's planning on having 93 troy ounces of silver and this year by the end of the year. That's pretty good too. That's more than 6 or 7 ounces a month. And Step Brother answers the question. In 2008, he was spot on. You know, his spot was like at $9. American Silver Eagles were 13. He stopped buying when the price got over 20, could not find work, so had to sell to keep a roof over his head. I sold 100 ounces. Pretty good, man. That's one good thing. And me and Eli was talking about that earlier. You know, having putting up a defense, knowing what to get rid of when that time is needed, when you had to do something like that. So I'm glad you had silver at that time, and to benefit from starting at $8 an ounce, $9 an ounce. $13 American Silver Eagle. Can you imagine that? If we could buy American Silver Eagle for $13 a day, not the spot, but $13, that's pretty good. He had an opportunity to sell it for $47 at 100 ounces. You talking about that? Now that right there.
That's great right there. That's more than half of the money he put in the first place. He
said my first buy was in 1981 Englehart. From the bank. What bank you go? I need to go to that bank. All I do is paper. Go ahead, Eli.
Hey, man, you gotta get it where you can get it, man. You gotta get it where you can get it.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, you got people going into junkyards just to collect change inside the cars, and then just change it out and get silver with it. You know?
Yeah, you did a video about that. You should post that up as a remake, because I think that people enjoy that. That's probably one of the first couple of videos that I watch on your channel. I'm saying that was pretty cool. But you want to look for some silver, come to Baltimore, but bring yours.
Gotcha. Hey, but JT, just go ahead and talk. I gotta go take care of something real quick, and I'm coming right back. All right.
All right, cool. Let's go ahead and examine some of these questions here. Okay. Examine some of these comments. We have so Jimmy Lacari says his first buys were American Silver Eagles, and Step Brother got that beautiful deals, that Englehart from the Detroit Bank and Trust. It took over a month. Good gracious, they had to go get it. And we have the Silverback Stacker. He's in the house. Thank you so much for coming in. And Seth, you make a good point. I believe that the virus is extremely disruptive. So you're definitely right. We got Eli back in the house. Eli, give me a thumbs up if you're ready, my friend. Bring the stream. Okay. Cool. Bam. You're back in. All right. That was quick.
Yep. Can you hear me?
Hear you loud and clear. You must have gotten some.
Awesome.
You got some new glasses on? What's going on?
No, same glasses.
Okay, all right. That's my
I got to figure out the doctor. So I went to the doctor's appointment. They said, hey, it looks like you've been watching somebody's forehead too much. So you got to cover it a little bit, you know?
I mean, look, I've been told that I cause accidents. So, planes have, I've had issues with planes and things like that, and other automobiles, and so, I can't help it. God bless me with this forehead for a reason, not just the bust down wall. Go ahead.
But guys, appreciate it. Thank you. If you guys watching, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. It does help out the algorithm a lot. Whether you're watching on JT's channel or whether you're watching on the Urban Lifestyle channel, more preferably, I would rather you watch it on the Urban Lifestyle channel than that guy over there. But anyways, that's besides the point. Just make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, whichever channel you're watching on.
That's what I'm talking about.
But one of the things I do want to go into is silver price manipulation. A lot of people was like, a lot of people are getting upset or was upset with JP Morgan with the silver. They was manipulating silver prices. But to be honest with you, JT, I see it as when it was happening, it's a good thing. I'm not in charge of doing it.
Right.
It could be illegal. Yeah. I'm not saying, hey, do it if you have the opportunity to do it. I'm just saying, for me, it's a good thing. If you can manipulate the prices. Now, if you're manipulating the prices to go higher, then that's a bad thing. But if you're keeping it low, if you're keeping it low, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Right. A lot of people are upset, especially in the community. Oh yeah, they kept the prices low. Shame on them. Blah blah blah. Like, hold on, man. Hold on. Let's not rush it. Let's not rush it real quick. I mean, if they're gonna keep it low, let's keep it low. Let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy it.
Then let's
walk. It creates opportunity.
Okay, let's walk on the other side of the bridge with that comment. Now, for us as consumers, it is wonderful to have silver because we want silver. We want to buy more silver, put more in our stack. So it benefits us. But what about the people mine it? The unhealthy conditions that they have to work in, mining, not bringing in the money that's needed in order to keep it going, the unhealthy pipelines. Wouldn't it be more beneficial if silver was able to cause them the more profit so they can fix those conditions and mine more?
Well, JT, I am hood, so if I was in the mine, I'd be pocketing some silver myself. I'm like, hey, it's low anyways. They ain't gonna miss it.
I'm sure.
But yeah, you bring a valid point. It depends on which side of the spectrum you're on. If you're in a mining company, then of course it makes sense. You don't want to be manipulated. But if you're an average stacker that wants to buy gold, that wants to buy silver, I think it's a good thing. Now, I understand if you're in the mining industry, then yes, you have all rights to be mad. But I'm talking about people who's been buying silver, and they're like, "Oh no, I'm upset because the silver price is manipulated. It should be higher." I'm like, "Yeah, it should be higher, but hold on,
right?
Hold on, let's not rush into things. Let's look at things because you also have the arguments. Hey, if it goes higher, if it's at its actual price, everything is more expensive, right?" So it's not just for I'm not just thinking about me as a buyer of silver. I'm thinking about the whole economy of, hey, if I want to buy an iPhone, hey, it's normally $1,500, but now the price of silver is high. Now it may be an extra $100 just to buy the same iPhone.
Okay, right, because those things cost money in order to produce and the things that we use on a regular basis. But let's walk across the street again. I'm gonna walk and share. What about those? In 2008, 2009, silver was $9 a troy ounce, right? What about if silver never shot up to $47, $49 a troy ounce, but I was ready to retire? So all the monies that I put in, it only went up $2, all because manipulation. I mean, you really want the bang for your buck, but you look at the return on your investment. Return on your stack, that good saving, you go up just $2. It may be beneficial, but the benefit
before you go on, at what price range? I mean, at what time frame are you referring to?
Say I'm retired. I'm saying I'm a retiree. In 2008, I bought into it. I may have bought most of my money. That's all I was doing. And in my 401k, 403b, whatever was prevalent at that time, and I put it in the silver. I'm looking to retire. The price never moves.
Well, around that point, I don't think it was due to price manipulation when the prices did go up for that. I'm assuming it was because everything else was going down around 2007, 2008. Stocks was taking a hit. So a lot of people, what did they do? They went to a safe haven, which was gold and silver. Around that point in time, around 2008, 2009, all the way up to 2011. they went to a safe haven. So I'm not technically saying, hey, it was due to manipulation because of that point. I think the only like true point in time where we can say the prices went outrageous due to price manipulation was back in 2000. I'm sorry, 1980, if I'm not mistaken, 1980, where the Hunt brothers, where they kind of backed the market up and then they brought it up. I think that which I think was totally different in 2011. I don't think it was due to the price manipulation on that one. I could be wrong. What's your thoughts? If anybody have anything to say as well, come chime in the chat.
Someone just helped me out with the comment I made earlier about the miners. And I gotta find that comment because it's moving kind of fast. All right, let's go. Let's go here. Budget Bullion Stacker says at JT Corn Rings, if you got your retirement plan and saving in good shape, couldn't you just hold the silver and maybe sell it off slowly, or wait till the price go up? Good point, Budget Bullion Stacker. I agree with that 100%.
You were just talking about building the defense. You were just talking about building defense as far as if anything were to happen. You know, in this situation right now, if something like, you know, like let's say I plan to retire right now. I'm a little bit young, yeah, I understand. But let's say I just plan to retire right now. My first go-to as far as retirement wouldn't be my gold and silver. I have security safety stuff in line for that. All right, hey, I have this my emergency fund. All right, hey, I have this much here. I have this much here, and my gold and silver is practically almost the last thing that would go. If you see me saying, hey, I'm selling everything, it's either, hey, I see that my money can be used in a different asset class, and like maybe real estate took the hit and silver went up, and I was like, hey, you know what? Let me take some money from here and put it into real estate so I can have income-driven property for myself at a better price. You understand? So it's about your safety procedures and stuff like that. I don't just say, hey, you know what? I'm saving silver for retirement. If I have silver, yeah, I'll keep it for retirement as well. But hey, I also have other plays that I'm doing as well to do that, is to take advantage of any market conditions or anything like that.
Okay. Freedom Stacker states the miners wouldn't get any more just because it's higher than the person with the money at the top gets more. Okay, so I understand that premise as well. So they wouldn't get the conditions, maybe wouldn't change. I would think they would change if mining could receive more money, because it'd be more profitable for them to fix certain things. But that's all about laws and regulations about what can be done in that type of situation, which I have no clue. I just know that mines are closing down.
Gotcha. So I want everybody to chime in. Comment down below, and JT, if you could like show their comments while we're talking as well. As far as this topic, what do you guys believe? Do you guys believe that if the prices are manipulated, let me make sure I get this finger in there too, manipulated, do you guys believe it'll be do you guys believe it's a good thing that the prices are manipulated at the bottom, like at the bottom end and not at the high end? Or do you guys say, hey, no, don't manipulate the price of silver, let it go. Just let it go, let it be where it's supposed to be. I want to know what you guys think. So type in, let us know what you guys believe in. What about you, JT? Seems like you had a little bit of pushback as far as the price manipulation. What's your thoughts on it, your true thoughts?
Yeah, no, my true thoughts. I just want to take a opportunity to kind of like explain how some people may feel. I know that people who look for it to do that big boom again, depending on the feeling they put towards this type of move of putting money in silver and gold, they're looking for that big jump, that step brother experience, that $9 to $47. You see how much wiggle room that room? It's almost over $30 worth of profit that went up, right? People are looking for that boom again, so in hopes they putting their money in that metal that has room to grow. And so number one, I'm speaking from that disappointment, and maybe not forecasting correctly, right? Or not understanding the forecast. Number two, comes people who may want to retire to experience that boom, in order to, and then realize manipulation also depends on what's happening in the economy, what's happening in our society, what's happening basically in that industry, So we just gotta be aware and look at those things more closely. That's why I mentioned it too.
That makes sense.
Hey,
Is that?
I love it if it's low, you know, because I can
Mm-hmm.
afford it. I wish gold would drop. You know,
Me
like
too. Me
low.
too. And now, did anybody answer, like, do they like it? You know, if the price of manipulated, do they see it as being a good thing? Did anybody mention anything on that?
Other than if it doubles, Freedom Stacker said if my silver doubles in price, he's selling half of it. So things like that, budget bullion stacker says shouldn't be your only retirement plan. Silver could drop in price when you retire. That's absolutely true. But you have some
Mm-hmm.
people who put everything they have in precious metals because they don't believe in the market. So I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's about different people's perspective when it comes down to this. Some people think the silver bullet is really a real thing, and this is going to take them to higher heights. So
Mm-hmm.
it's all about person's education of what they feel about what they putting their money into. And I'm just speaking because these are some of the comments that would come in previous videos about things dropping and not, they're not really benefiting. Or you see a lot of people really upset about silver not really taking that shot yet. And so
Mm-hmm.
it kind of tells me that they're waiting for that $47, $48 price range again.
No, of course, of course. Now, at the same time, you got to be rational. You got to be rational and reasonable. You can have a million people in your ears like, yeah, man, it's going to shoot up to the sky. It's going to go to $5,000. It's going to go up to here, or hey, it may even drop to $1.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to be rational. You got to look at you have to do your own research. Like me and JT always say, we're not financial advisors. We're not silver gold gurus.
I'm still learning.
But the thing is, yeah, we're learning. We're taking information. We're doing our research just as everybody should be. Okay, so you always want to be rational. So, hey, yeah, I put some money into the markets as well, and I fully understand the risk. I know somebody commented on one of my videos like, oh, the markets is gonna tank and all this and all that. You can lose all your money, and I said, hey, yeah, I could, but to be honest with you, I'll just get it back. I'll just get it back. I'm not worried. I know the risks. The thing is, I'm young, right? I'm young.
Mm-hmm.
I should be taking these risks because people that make millions of dollars, people that are successful, there's a lot of risks that they take. They don't get to the place in life where they are right now
Mm-hmm.
by playing it safe. By playing this. I'm not saying, hey, take everything you got and do all that. No, be
Yeah,
reasonable with
thanks
it.
for
Be
clearing that.
rational with it.
Yeah, thanks for clearing that up because I was about to take my money and then lie and just throw it up.
Not be rational with it. Like, hey, I'll have this much in the market, and I won't go over a percentage as far as the market of my whole entire wealth. I won't go over maybe a good 10% I put into the market. Hey, I put like 20% into gold and silver. Hey, I may put 30% into real estate.
Right.
And I always keep cash somewhere just in case, so I don't lose everything.
Mm-hmm.
Make sense?
Yeah.
So that's how I always look at it. I always keep cash around just for opportunities. Hey, if silver goes to 18, not 18. If silver goes to $13, I got cash to take on to jump into that opportunity. If
Right.
the stock market crashes and I see like, hey, all these stocks are in sell, all right, hey, take another opportunity. If I
Right.
see the real estate market crash, all right, hey, cool, I can take opportunity there. So like I said, you always want to be reasonable. Okay,
Rob,
so
Robert Kiyosaki says it best. At downturns, that's when the wealthy gets rich. So they look for opportunities when things go low. So
yes,
manipulation.
especially that back in the last recession, we heard, oh yeah, a lot of people lost their life, a lot of people lost their savings, a lot of people lost their house, all that. But what we're not really too much hearing is how about all the people that became millionaires within the last recession, right?
Mhm.
Graham Stephan, he said, hey, he took advantage of the last economic downturn and he just brought in a whole bunch of stocks, which today he gets a lot of value from,
Right.
whether it be through dividends or just through the stock appreciation. There's a lot of people, there's millionaires right now that's wanting a recession to happen because everything's going to go on sale. Everything's going to go on sale. And they're like, hey, I want to take advantage. They have cash on hand. I know Warren Buffett, he had a video stating that, hey, he has about, I don't know the exact amount, but somewhere in the billions of dollars just in
Mhm.
cash, not being invested, and he's just waiting for an opportunity for everything to go on sale.
Right.
Right. So right now, what is he doing? Everybody, the markets are going up. Everybody's being greedy. But what is a Warren Buffett doing? He's like, hey, you know what? Let me be fearful. Yeah, I'm in the markets, but let me just hold off for a little bit.
Right.
Until like when everybody's going to be fearful and everybody's selling out, he's like, hey, you know what? It's time for me to get greedy.
Right.
You know, so you always want to you always want to think about that.
Justin wanted to bring out highlight. Jimmy Lasari at Urban. I've been preparing myself to get into buying stocks. I still have a lot of research and educating to do, but I would like to see how you pick stocks and how to truly tell the intrinsic value.
Man, to be honest with you, that even myself, I'm still doing research. Just this morning, I was like, how to truly tell the intrinsic value of a stock, right? Because right now, it's not like I'm into a whole bunch of stocks.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a couple of like, stocks like Tesla. I'm not even, I feel like Apple is a little bit too overvalued right now. You know, they have the 5G coming out anywhere between the next 2 years. And I feel like, hey, you know what? I think all that all that is already factored into the stock price right now. I just feel like it's overvalued, and the PE ratio was around 25. Was around 25. 25. But back then, 3 years ago, PE ratio was around $18. I'm sorry, not $18. 18. The PE ratio was about 18. All right, so that was a fair valuation at that point. Right now, it's not. I'm not saying it's overvalued or it's like slightly undervalued. I just feel like it's a bit overvalued. Right, in just my opinion. I'm sorry, what you gonna say, JT?
Some analysis say that it's stock right now is definitely overvalued. But does that change your position on still buying?
On Apple, yes, it definitely changed my opinion on buying
Apple.
It's good. Even I was looking at Disney, and I with the information I received, it's I believe Disney is still a little bit overvalued as well. Okay. So right, like what I'm looking at Tesla, right? A lot of people may be like, oh yeah, that's overvalued. For the short term, I feel for the short term, Tesla may be overvalued for the short term. But as far as the long term, once they hit that semi truck, I feel like a lot of people will save money just by switching over to the Tesla semi truck. As far as hauling things back and forth across the U.S., I feel like there's a lot of money. You're talking about you're taking away the gas prices, you're taking away gas, and they say up to 1 million miles, you won't need that. It won't require that much maintenance. It won't break down for up to 1 million miles. You're looking at companies that already place orders for the Tesla semi truck, like Walmart and all these other companies who's placing orders. I believe there's going to be a point where it's a waste of money to have a gas truck to haul your load anywhere across the U.S. It will be totally a waste of money. You're talking about right now, you have to pay the driver, and the driver can only drive for about 12 hours. I'm a truck driver, so I understand they're required to drive 12 hours a day. But now you're talking about a truck that could possibly drive itself, right? And just a driver there just make make sure everything is okay. But possibly could drive itself. Probably take you have people taking naps in Tesla behind the wheel just like this, and the Tesla's just driving.
Yeah.
With the way it's going, I feel like there's so much more that Tesla can offer, especially in that's not even out yet.
Yeah.
So there's a whole bunch of stuff. There's a whole bunch of ways. Like you just have to look at a stock and say, hey, what does this stock have going on for it in the next coming years? Now with Apple, yeah, they have 5G, they have stuff coming out for it, but I don't see, like, unless they come out with a phone that fly you up to spaceship or to space or something.
Right.
I don't too much see. I believe like it's not a growth stock as far as just a value stock right now.
Right.
If that makes sense. But don't just listen to me. I definitely have to do more research on it to find the true price of the stock.
With the technology, everything is growing, and the possibilities are endless. I'd like to say hi to two people that stopped them. We got Ron F to stop in, and also Hitting Numistus. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you on this Sunday afternoon. All right, yeah. Eli, you got any more to say on price manipulation?
No, that's it. Let's just go. The next thing I wanted to talk about is I received a comment sometimes this week, and the person stated, "Hey, I believe within the next 2 years, silver is going to be at $1, and within the next 5 years from that time, then it'll go back up." Now, this one right here, I'm not saying it to bash anybody or say, "Hey, he's wrong," because hey, it could happen. But like, let's go back to the miners, like you was talking about. Now, JT, I ask you the question: if right now you're making $20 an hour, that's not
me?
what you make. I'm just giving you an example. I'm just giving you an example. Let's
Yeah,
say you're
wait.
making $20 an hour, and
I'm
then you come in
less than that.
and then you come into your job the next day, and they're like, "Hey, you know what, JT? We're not gonna pay you $20 an hour no more. We're gonna pay you what, $2 an hour from now on." What would you do? Would you say, all right, boss, let me go ahead and go to work? What would you do at that point?
I wouldn't work there. Making that extreme cut, price cut, wage cut. I'm saying I would not want to be there at all.
Exactly.
Right. But
So we have to look at it. It'll be good if you still believe in silver at that point in time. Yeah, we all will take a hit if it goes to $1. We'll all who's buying silver will take a hit. But hey, I still believe, hey, as long as you believe that silver still has some prices or some attention for it. The only way I can see silver actually going down to $1 is if an asteroid made of silver hits his planet Earth. That's the only way I can possibly see it. I mean, I don't know if you guys have something else that you see. Make sure you comment down so we can put it on here as well. But
yeah.
What's your thoughts, JT? What's your thoughts? Silver, 2 years from now, $1. What's your thoughts on that?
In a perfect world, if there was no repercussions from that $1 silver, I would say, like Freedom Stacker says, $1 silver, back the truck up. Get as much silver as possible, right? So many factors that say that will not happen. Just look at this. In 2020, California is recommending that every new home built has solar panels. Solar panels use silver, right? So just in that one state, we're looking at every new home that's built must have silver in their solar panels. The solar panels must be on everyone's home, and it's now being used. It's not big and gaudy like you see now. That's in every home. They're gonna be nice and streamlined, placed on every shingle. It's gonna be so much nicer, that more appealing. The people who don't even have new homes may also buy. All right. Then we have, look at the industry, the automotive industry. Something beautiful is happening. The greener we get, guess what? The more silver we use. So now that we're pushing towards that dynamic of a greener earth and everything's got to be environmental friendly, silver is going to be in that midst, right? So we got to look at these two big industries and say, hold up, with that push for greener pastures and environmental safety and health, silver is going to be a big part of that. So I don't see it dropping that low in the near future, especially 2 years from now.
Yeah, it's like, and to be honest with you, I got to go back to the comment and ask him. Like, that was one thing I should have asked. Hey, why do you believe so? You know, and like I'm saying, it's not something good. It's not. I'm not saying it's something bad. If that's what he believes, hey, you know,
Right.
as long as you have a valid reason, you have a valid reason for saying so, hey, I can agree with that. You know, let's just agree to disagree.
It's one of those things you look at, right? When you look at bad press, like say for instance, Oprah Winfrey comes out and says hamburgers are horrible. You know what I'm saying? They cause cholesterol, and you're going to get too fat, and you won't be able to get out the seat. And the stocks of hamburgers just dropped, which happened last time she made a comment about the steaks years ago. Now, some bad has to be said about silver, like for it to drop all the way down, and nobody buying it, nobody wants to buy it, nobody wants to use it in the industry. And I just, like I said, I don't see it happening because silver is in demand, and so many other factors that we didn't mention about storage, about silver not being retrievable after its use. So it's not recyclable matter. It's not there like gold and other precious metals. So many things. That means it has to be used again. Cell phones use silver. Medical devices. So many things that silver is used for. That means it's a demand for it. We haven't seen anything really drastic over the years that really dropped the demand for silver. So that's just a good topic, a good talking point. to point out those things. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, like you said, I mean, you can always argue, hey, if it is $1, then everything you just talked about will be made cheaper. Like the
Right.
solar panel will be more, it'll be more priceable as far as the consumer buying it,
Mhm.
and for the manufacturers who's actually making the solar panel, it'll be more price worthy for them to actually create it. So it does have its good point. You know,
But
I like to be.
it costs more
Mhm.
the mind than it is worth. Like, hey,
Yeah, of course, of
how
course.
many people want to work for free? Come over down to
And
this
that's
time.
where that's where, because I remember last year when people was like, oh yeah, silver's gonna go to $11, and we was like, yeah, but when silver dropped down to $14, $13, JT, we saw a lot of mining companies closing.
Yes.
I'm right or wrong. So imagine silver being at $1. So what's gonna happen to them? They're just gonna disappear. Like Thanos came and just snapped his finger and they're gone.
So what would that do? If there's no more people mining, it will go to the reserves. It will go people who has the reserves. China
And
has
that
the
will cause the price to just
skyrocket. Yeah, China has the most silver. Every other country is getting rid of their silver. They're not doing like they're like gold, like buying it and filling up the reserve to back their economy. I mean, so you got to look at that dynamic. If it drops, China's going to do well. Russia doing well. The other countries that selling silver off. So it's all about who have the most silver in reserve that will really benefit from the mines. A dollar silver, because there would be nowhere to mine. You only had to deal with what you have.
correct.
If that came out clearly.
That makes sense. Makes sense. Now, JT, just go over the comments, see if anybody wanted to chime in on this, and
Mm-hmm.
we can go over and answer any questions as well.
But Timmy 12056 says silver $1, no way.
Same thing I said when I read the comment.
Right. Guy 265, thanks for coming by. I appreciate you. It's the first time I'm seeing him in the chat. Fiat dollars is a state of mind. We give the dollar back. Like that comment.
That's a good example right there.
Jimmy Lasari. At the current moment, many silver mining companies are already not making yearly profits. 100% agree.
So at $1, like they definitely not gonna make any
Right,
profit
as I said,
whatsoever.
That's right. Who working for free? Come on down. Nobody be there. The budget for your stacker. That's why I wish I could afford to invest in Pink Diamond. Only coming out one mine right now, and it's in danger of closing. Wow, that's something that I need to look into. Have you ever heard of the returns for the Pink Diamond? It must be very, very rare.
Never heard of them.
Wow.
Like I want to, I want to look into them.
They said so. This is something if you want to look at investing. I guess there are only two primary silver miners in the world: AG and MAG. Have you heard of those two?
No, I don't really too much research silver minings.
Okay, I know that someone I talked to, Dobson, 1760, is a YouTuber. He talks about a lot of miners accounts that he invests in. He invests in silver and also invests in physical silver, also in papers. So he talks about that. And looking forward to doing a talk with him real soon. And he got some good points, some things that people may want to listen to. We have our friend. We have Mia's Coins here. How you doing? He said, "Hey JT and Urban Lifestyle."
Mia Coins, how you doing? How you doing? Nice to have you on here.
That's right. He got it right today, Mia.
I noticed I didn't say Mia Coinings.
Right. But Mia do have a JT coin ring. Aha. Just got one. And we have Jimmy Lasari also said Majestic Silver is a very solid mining company too. Thanks for that. I never heard it, but I definitely look into it.
And so case in it. So the whole moral of this is the chances of silver, especially within what the comment said, within 2 weeks. I'm sorry, 2 years going to $1. I just don't see it happening. Like I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but in my mind, it's impossible. I just don't see that happening whatsoever.
I would,
JT,
like you said
that as well.
Like you said, I would like to see the reasoning behind it because hey, I like to at least hear the person's argument.
Yeah, I'll probably tag them on this video or something. Not tag him, like show him this video and be
Right.
like, hey, these are our reasons why we believe it's not going to happen. But I want to definitely know his reasons why.
Right.
Okay.
Awesome.
So JT, man, you said we're practically done, but you said you was going to give an ounce of gold today on this episode of Silver Talk. So where is it, baby? Where's the ounce of gold?
The gold tip today is an ounce of gold is worth more to me than you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate y'all.
Oh man.
I appreciate y'all for coming out. But that was the gold
I
tip
think I
of
do
the
have
day.
something here. I think I do have something.
That was the
I
gold
do
tip
have,
of the day. Is that gold?
No. It's like 40% of silver. 40% of silver.
Okay.
And I also received some more stuff from Fred Gar as well, like booklets, but I don't think I'm gonna start giving those away just yet. So I do have this right here, this 40% silver right here, this $5 40%.
Okay.
And I may even squeeze in another copper round thanks to Fred Gar. So guys, make sure if you guys are watching, you guys know who Fred Gar is, and you guys are not subscribed. Make sure you guys subscribe to Fred Gar, and also at the same time, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up if you're watching this right now. It does help out, whether you're on JT's channel or mine, preferably mine. But anyways, it's always always good if you see Fred Gar. Make sure you just go to his channel and hit the subscribe and just say thank you for actually donating some silver and some copper to the channel for me to do giveaways. All right.
Right. Definitely appreciate you, Fred Gar. If you're out there, come back and watch the video. Appreciate you donating to the channel by giving something that we can give back to our subscribers.
It really helps out.
Yes.
So I do want to. I'm thinking I'm gonna give that and a 90% dime that he gave as well. Some maybe 2 90% dimes I remember him giving us. So I do want to give that, and plus you guys get a very rare Silver Talk sticker. Okay. So we're gonna do a quick giveaway, JT. Like I said, I don't have the comments. We'll do a number from. Hey, you pick the number. How many people we have on?
We have 21 people right now at this present time.
No, 21 so we'll just double that. So I say 40, number between 1 and 42. JT, you choose, and you do it that way.
All right. So we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna do a number from 1 to 40. Everybody put a 1 in the chat if you're ready, so I can see how many people are participating. Hey, Eli, can you go over the rules and regulations of YouTube and the Urban Lifestyle channel?
Sure. So pretty much, YouTube is not responsible for any part of this giveaway. The responsibility of this giveaway falls on JT. Falls on JT. And you do have to be at least, I think it was 13 years old to actually participate in this giveaway. And you would have to be in the U.S. And if you're not in the U.S., then you would have to be, responsible. You'll be responsible for your own shipping. All right.
Awesome.
And JT, you want to add more to that? I kind of.
Just want to thank Mia Corn for giving a donation of 10 spot to the Urban Lifestyle channel. I appreciate you and all you do. Thank you so much, Mia.
Thank you so much.
And we got a sea of ones, so we have a lot of people ready. Let's read off the people inside the chat who are ready for this wonderful giveaway. Thanks to Fred Gar. We have Jimmy Lasari. We got Budget Bullion, Harvey Greensman, Mia Corn, Freedom Stacker. We have Guy 265, Freedom, and we also have Patriotic Goomba, aka Michael I, who jumped in. So we have AG Metals and Xavier Clayton. Thank you so much for coming in, guys.
Did you say Fred Gar was on?
Fred Gar has not jumped in yet, but I said thank you for giving this wonderful giveaway. So
Gotcha.
So we got we ready. So we want to do is 1 second. Let me type that in. Go ahead, Eli. Did you talk about not going to not sending it out to United States territories?
Yes, I did.
Got you. Good number.
I bought this iPod for me to actually go over the comments, and it turns out I can't even download YouTube on this.
Oh wow!
I can't even download. It's like saying it's not compatible with this version of iPod. So I'm like, it's useless to me now.
Wow. Okay, guys, I'm about to write that down. You probably could put some music on it.
That's pretty much it. And
Right.
write some notes.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Make it a voice note.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. All right. So I got it. All right. I'm gonna write down my number. Okay. Whoever heard that may get it. And go.
Awesome. I can't see the chat, so JT, hopefully JT gets it right.
Right. You know me. You know me.
Everybody gets a giveaway on your giveaway.
You get a prize.
Everyone.
You get a prize. You get a prize.
Everybody get a prize.
That's how it works.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Nobody got it yet. No one gets it yet. And JT must have made a hard number.
It didn't seem to be so hard. It really. I'm telling you, these people.
Nobody got it yet.
Mm-mm.
That was just a number between 1 and 40. Come on, just everybody just type in all the numbers. Put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to 40. And pretty much what you guys are gonna get is like probably 2 dimes and 40%, or maybe 35%.
Yeah.
Not too sure. So $50, silver $50. Kennedy, of course. I guess nobody wants it. Nobody got the answer yet.
No.
Hopefully somebody did get it, and then because JT, if you mess that up, man, you're gonna have to send them something.
I'm going through all the numbers now. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Budget bullion stacker.
You got it?
Budget bullion stacker. Congratulations.
Number 25 or 37?
Mm-mm. You got 20. Congratulations.
Okay, congratulations, budget bullion stacker.
And the next person.
If anybody else believe that they got it first,
the first
talk
person
to that guy.
Now the first person that picked it up was our friend Mia. She picked it up second.
Gotcha.
First person is budget bullion stacker. Congratulations, budget bullion stacker. You can email urbanlifestyle89@gmail.com. That's urbanlifestyle1989@gmail.com.
There you go. urbanlifestyle1989@gmail.com. Let me know where you want me to send it. And budget bullion stacker, man, you stay winning on one of our giveaways, man. Like, what's your secret? You probably have a time machine.
He said he put every number twice. That's what it looks like. Golly. I was like, where is this? Oh, there you go. Yep. Yeah, good gracious. Congratulations. Oh, Freedom Stacker thought it was one guess. I'm sorry, we should clarify that. Our apologies.
Yeah, blame JT. Blame JT. He's in charge of that. So I can't even read the comments. So blame JT on that one. This guy right there. You see him? Right there.
I'm trying to shine my head so no one can see the shame. Congratulations. But next week, I will definitely. I'll also give a giveaway.
Some gold.
No, I have a goal. I have a goal to give a giveaway. Not the gold. Gold. I'm waiting for you to get one of them grams. I'm
sorry, JT. I'm sorry, my headphones was cutting off again.
Budget Boy says, JT, that forehead has been powdered. No glare at all. What I've done is move the lights back. The only glare you may see is in my glasses. I wish I could take them off, but I won't see no one. So
yeah, put them back on, Jay. Put them back on. Put them back on.
I won't see no one. AG Metal says, "Come on, gold." What I will do, I have a gold marker, and I will color that daggone silver coin any color you want me to color. When I find my gold marker, I'm gonna color that thing, and I'll make sure AG Metals, I'll send it out to you. The mega giveaway. But when the giveaway comes, when my 2,000 subscriber giveaway, I always give out gold. All my giveaways. Last one I gave not 1 ounce. I'm gonna get 1 gram. Last giveaway I gave out 1 gram of platinum, and 1 gram of gold.
Gotcha.
That's big spending right there.
Didn't you tell me that Mexican peso that you got, that Mexican gold peso that you got? Didn't you say you was gonna give that in the giveaway today?
Hello. These things go out all the time. Every time somebody talk about gold, I don't know what's going on with my. I'm gonna keep my peso. I think that's what you said. I should keep my peso, right? My thoughts exactly. Oh man.
If you guys have anything else, we're gonna give it like another maybe minute or so. If you guys have anything you want to say, comment it down. Let us know anything you want us to answer. Comment it down. Like, if JT really gonna give that peso, you never know. Ask it away, you know.
If I can get 1 more peso, like if I go to my local coin store, Harvard Coins in Baltimore, one of the best local coin stores in Baltimore. He called me up. He hit me up on Instagram and said, "JT, was you looking for this?" And I was like, "Yes." I said, "How much?" He told me $78. $78, guys, for this very, very small piece of gold. 90% silver, 1945, 2 pesos, right? So I instantly went to the spot value of it and saw it was $75.50 right now. Why the price of gold is that? He giving it to me for $3, really $2.50 over spot. Now he really must believe, and he must know from experience, nobody peso. He must have known that he's gonna be sitting for a while, and he didn't want gold to drop for him to lose the amount of money he probably bought it for, but instantly contacted me because he knew I would be the sucker to buy it. Bam! Gotta love your LCS.
And Mia's coins, JT, she writes, she loves the ring and the heart, the heart pendant that you sent her.
Thank you, Mia. I appreciate it. You well deserved. Thank you so much for your support.
If somebody wants a heart ring or a coin ring, what is it that they have to do?
If you want a heart or a pendant or a coin ring made by me, you can contact rings.com, because my website, or any other social media sites. Check me out on my page, or my IG at JT_coin_rings. Email me at jtcoinrings@gmail.com. And because you are a subscriber to Urban Lifestyle channel and the JT Coin Ring channel, or just, a YouTube Stacker community member, I'm going to give you a 10% discount on my website or anything that you ask for. That's my word to you. Call me today, and I'll make sure I send it out by next week.
Awesome. And that's just for JT coinrings.com. That's not no Urban Lifestyle thing. All right. He said that.
But you said 15%. I heard you doing 15% today.
Yeah, my headphones keep.
You need to get them headphones fixed.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that $10 is going towards some new Apple iPod. Pods. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Well, guys, thank you so much, and thank you, Mia Coins. Appreciate it. It's highly appreciated. If you guys watching, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. It's highly, highly, highly valuable and appreciated. All right. And make sure you like leave JT's Cornering channel and come to the Urban Lifestyle channel.
Yeah, there's only 2 of it anyway. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but that's 2 more that come to my channel, right?
Let's not be greedy.
Oh man. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Have a good one, and don't forget to always work and grind.
Peace,
there
guys.
You go. Have a good one.